Hi, Cancer. This is Genevieve with Belladonna and Moonbeams. How are y'all doing? I'm doing really well. This is the reading for December 28th, 2020 through January 3rd, 2021. Is that not exciting? Okay, now let me tell you a little bit about that. Even though it's going to be a brand new year and we entered into a new age on December 21st, that does not mean we're going to wake up January 1st and the world is going to be back to normal. No. This has been an unprecedented year, but that has been a year to prepare us for the changes that are taking place in our world and the changes that are taking place inside of us. Because sometimes we have to have uncomfortable things happen so that we become comfortable with them, with what's going on. A lot of times things become easy only because of the hard things that we went through to get there. It's like that you would never know what happiness was if you hadn't had heartache. You would never know what love is without knowing what hate is. You just don't know. I don't know. So we have to look at that converseness. So the first card I get is the Emperor. Now we're going to turn it over. This is masculine energy, but it's also very controlling, trying to make things fit in the nice little box. And because it's reversed, I'm telling you, the box is got water on it and it's coming apart. Not in a bad way, because you're going to get recognition. You're moving into a place where people are going to start seeing how awesome you are, Cancer. But while you're doing that, you're feeling left out in the cold. Let's turn it over. You feel like the world is leaving you behind. Even though you've got this nice warm building you can go into, you're out here shivering because you just don't feel like you've got this control, but you don't realize how many people love you and respect you and honor you and give you glory for what you've done. And you need to start looking for that instead of holding it all in so much. The next thing we get is starting something new. This is the Ace of Swords, but see, he's got a crown on his head, or he's got a crown on his sword. So you're finishing up a project, and that's been a really good project. But you're also going to start a new project. But on this old project, you're getting, once again, public acclaim. You've done a great job on this project. And this is the home card. Flip it over right next to that. So it tells me that maybe your project's even been in your home. You've been doing something that you wanted to see come to fruition. It makes you feel like you're happier at home, and you need to find that peace in your home. The next card we get is a 10 of Pentacles. This card is saying you're going to be okay financially. Maybe you've been worried about some bills or something, but it's all going to work out. It is going to be okay. Even though right now it's scary. I mean, we're all kind of afraid about money. I don't know about you, but I am terrified a little bit. Not really, because the universe has always got my back, but still, I have moments where I'm like, ugh. And here we have the Queen of Swords. This woman is a woman who has her hand out. She's supportive and loving towards you. And she's also helping you move into this good place of security. She's working with you on this. This could be your spirit guide too. And it could literally be a man also. And the reason I say that is back in the day, queens and kings and everybody had definite roles. Today, they're kind of merged together. But this woman does try to, or this person does try to control things a bit. But they are very helpful for you in your business. The next card we get is the 10 of Wands. This card says you've been working too hard in all the wrong ways. Let me show you what I mean. Is this easier or is this easier? This card is saying that you've been working way too hard and you need to stop and evaluate how you're doing the work you're doing. But ultimately, you're starting to see this card. Flip it over. It's not quite coming to fruition because it's upside down, but you're starting to get the recognition and get back from what you put into things. You're starting to see I'm not saying response. You're starting to see the harvest for the work you've done. Okay, now that we've got a lot of time, I'm just going to pull some cards. You have the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is about travel or looking out, seeing what's out in the world. And I think over the next week or 2 or 3, I'm not sure since it was reversed, but over the next, for sure within a month, but over the next couple of weeks, you're going to be doing a little bit of traveling. Now, travel is one of those relative words. For example, when I go to Tulsa, I consider that travel. When I go to Dallas, I consider that travel. I live in Oklahoma City. I don't consider going to Norman travel or going to Edmond. There are actually just communities right next to Oklahoma City. But Tulsa, there's a big enough gap, it's travel. So you're going to be doing some travel. And I want you to embrace that travel. There's a reason for it. It's going to be good. Also, you get the Page of Cups. And this card says that you're going to have some things, good things coming to you on an emotional level. But you need to evaluate them and look at them when you get them. And see that they're good. Because they are good. It's just that sometimes when we get those things, we just take them for granted. Or we don't see them as the gifts they are. Namaste, y'all. If you want to do a private reading, send me a text to 405-512-9400. Remember, on January 5th, 2021, at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, I'm going to be doing a YouTube Live. If you can drop in, that'd be great. You go ahead and send me your questions. I'm not sure if you'll be texting them or you could call me or you'll be emailing them on the computer. Or you can send me a text to 405-512-9400 in advance. But either way, anyone who gives me a question will be entered into a drawing to do a free reading with me. And of course, subscribe to my YouTube channel because you'll never miss another reading again. Bye-bye.